Today, members, I am truly delighted and honored to present Jewell Garrison as Veteran of the Week. He has been such a pivotal part of our community in House District 82. Even today, several of the Sergeant-at-Arms came up and said, "I know you, I go to church with you." And it didn't surprise me at all because our district is a better place because of Jewell and Peggy Garrison and their family. It's interesting, through the course of time, I've had contact with different constituents, and I finally connected all the dots. Their grandson has been a page for House District 82 two times, and I finally realized that one constituent was an aunt and one was the mother, and they're all tied back to Jewell Garrison. So he is a man who is very well known and loved in House District 82. In fact, they do have 3 children and 9 grandchildren. I also want to point out, one of the pictures above is a calendar that Jewell made and wrote on every day, explaining everything that went on while he was in Germany. Pretty impressive. Jewell has always been artistic and has continued to do leather work. He started when he was in the Army. In fact, this man was a forerunner to trades and skills and kind of the career tech, that he actually taught other members of the military how to do the craft of leather making and such. So he is a man with vision. He's a man who's touched a lot of lives, and also, dear friends are up in the gallery here to honor Jewell and his service to our country. From Church of the Servant, we've got their friends Dale and Phyllis. So glad to have them. And again, it's just a confirmation of the people that Peggy and Jewell are. So without further ado, members of the House, I give you Jewell Garrison.
Clerk will read the citation.
Whereas Jewell Garrison was drafted into the Army in 1953 and was inducted at Fort Still, finishing his basic training at Camp Chaffee, Arkansas after 16 weeks, and whereas Jewell Garrison was sent to Germany, where he was stationed at Hartkaserne Schwabisch Mund, which was Hitler's premier artillery base, where he was trained in artillery guns such as the 105mm, 155mm, and whereas, while in Germany, Jewell Garrison ran a hobby shop and taught GIs crafts such as sewing and leatherwork. He also developed an art studio. And whereas the state of Oklahoma holds our veterans in the highest esteem and appreciates the sacrifices and contributions they have made to preserve the freedoms and way of life we hold dear, and whereas the Oklahoma House of Representatives takes great pride in honoring Jewell Garrison as Veteran of the Week, and now, therefore, pursuant to the motion of Representative Nicole Miller in the Oklahoma House of Representatives, extends to Jewell Garrison best wishes and directs that this citation be presented.